Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Camille. On this channel and in this space, you'll see all things planning, faith, lifestyle, what have you, okay? So if you like that kind of stuff, consider subscribing. So if you saw my last video, you guys, I did an unboxing of a cloth and paper order that I got. I had switched over to half leather and I decided to cave and get an agenda cover. So I got the quilted leather agenda cover from Cloth and Paper. And today I wanted to set this whole thing up. So it's got some of like the bare bones in it. Like I put all the dividers in and I know what each section is going to be, what needs to go into it. But I thought that you guys might want to set it up with me. So I've got all my dashboards, my inserts, sticky notes, some extra little fun things that we're gonna put in our pockets. And yeah, I wanna start this system in June. So you won't see really any May stuff. There might be like some like maybe a leftover monthly or something like that, but you won't really see too much May. We'll set this up so that we can start this all in June. Alrighty, so I hate doing this sometimes. Setting up a planner is like a little overwhelming. I know that my inbox is going to be in the front, but I did want to have like a cover here. You saw the way the cover was in the last video, and I didn't really like that one. I wanted to switch that one out. So I was thinking, one of the things that I did get in my cloth and paper order was that perspective dashboard. I got this in a previous cloth and paper order. So I'm thinking I might make this the cover. Should I? Let's see. Yeah, this was the previous cover, you guys. In Love and in Grace is like something that I kind of want to keep in mind as far as like how I'm conducting myself in this life. So I made this little printout on Canva, but I'm just not feeling the marble look. And then this is one of those cards that came in the cloth and paper order. And then that name vellum I made. So I just want to see how that would look. I don't know. Okay, so what I'm going to do, instead of worrying about the pretty stuff, let's get the inserts in, the things that we know need to be in place. So tab number 1 are going to be my monthlies. I'm only putting June and July in here. And like I said, I already kind of separated some of this stuff out so this video could be a little bit, you know, seamless. So what I have in this stack is this really nice year to glance vellum that I got from Cloth and Paper. And oh yeah, y'all, another update. I went ahead and made some dividers. We can put those in. I made the dividers for the sections. And I made these on Canva myself. And yeah, so this is what my dividers are going to look like. So this is my monthly section. It's going to bother me. All right. And so that vellum will just overlay like that, maybe. Yeah, I think that's nice. And then we'll do June and July inserts in here. And my monthlies are from Cloth and Paper. Oh, I didn't even punch these. Crap, I gotta go punch them. All right, y'all, I went to go punch all the divider covers, so now we can add that in. And just gonna stick that in there like that. The next section is the weekly section. And so for this section, y'all, I decided to do, we'll see how this works, but I ordered those task delegation sheets from Cloth and Paper. I'm gonna have one in front of every week. So I will write out all my tasks and things that need to be accomplished for the week, prioritize them, and then assign them to the days. So this will be like kind of like a running inbox or a running task list. And then I have the weekly admin inserts from Cloth and Paper. And I've only got enough in here for the month of June. When July comes, we'll add in July stuff. Okay, and then the next section is dailies. This is probably my favorite section because I know for a fact I use the heck out of dailies. So I made this daily planner, and this is basically, I like to do gratitude. And so as a way to kind of focus myself on, you know, getting my mind to get out of the negative slump that it sometimes finds itself in, to really focus on some of the positive things going on around me. And the fact that I like to journal, I created my dailies like this. Before this, y'all, I was in an Erin Condren and I did all my weekly planning in there, but I always need a to-do list. Like every day I have to write out everything I need to do. So I use a B6 Stalogy for that. And this is what you're seeing here. This is exactly how I would set up my Stalogy. So the page over here would have my today stuff where I would put my date, all my tasks, a scripture verse for the day, either from my devotional time or maybe it was the verse of the day from the Bible app, whichever. A nice little quote, anything that I feel that's kind of like pressing on my heart, or I feel like God is, you know, trying to ingrain in my spirit for that day. A feelings check-in, one in the morning and one in the evening, just to see where I am. And this doesn't necessarily mean that I need to always be in a good space, but at least by doing this, I'm cognizant of what's going on with me. Then I have an area for reminders, and then these are my trackers, things I want to make sure I'm doing every day. And as I do them, I'll just highlight them off. Okay, and then on the other side of this paper, when I was using my Stalogy, so if I had it open like this, I have my today on this side, my gratitude on that side. And this is something that is like a really helpful exercise that you can do, you know, at the start of your day and then wrap up at the end of the day. So today I'm grateful for no pressure. Whatever it is you can think of, it doesn't have to be a certain amount. The next part is three good things that are going on around you that you can point out. And then your prayer, a prayer to guide your day, to lead your day. And then this last little box right here, the three good things. This is where you journal out three great positive things that have happened to you in your day, no matter how big or how small, just some things that you found joy in and some things that you appreciated. So I have a full set of dailies for each of the 30 days in June in this little stack. I'm gonna put every single one in here. This is absolutely my most favorite part of this planner because I know I use it. I might have to speed this up because this might take a little time. Dividers came from cloth and paper as well. The tab dividers. I used to be in the cloth and paper like a whole bunch, and you know, my planner tastes change so often, and so I kind of strayed away. And I've been like in so many different things. I've done bullet journaling, I've done Erin Condren, all the things, and I'm just finding myself coming back to this, and I'm really excited because I just love how much I can customize this thing and really make it work. I used to be in a personal wide rings, and I loved that. All right, the next section, I believe, is finances. So all these finance inserts I made myself. This does have some stuff left over from May because I'm not done logging everything, and May is not over yet. But this little dashboard I made, financial freedom and generational wealth. These are the goals, absolutely. And I just put like a little design so I wouldn't have a blank space. Some of these are mispunched, so that's what you... Oh, do I need that? This is just a blank. I don't know why that's in there. But basically the gist of my whole finance section, I made these sheets to include my income, any house bills, things related to transportation, personal items, my savings, my debt, what I'm giving, and this is mainly for tithing, and then anything miscellaneous, and I'll include like the boys' daycare bill in there and things like that. And then my closeout to make sure everything balances out. I do try to do zero-based budgeting. I get paid every week, and my whole goal is to assign $1 every single week. Like, I shouldn't have any money as far as like just lingering that it doesn't have an assignment. So let me show you a blank. Let me show you how this would usually look. Okay, so this is how it looks. You have your monthly plan on the side where you can, you know, list out your bills and their due dates. Okay, this is just a blank little monthly that I got from My Life Plans on Etsy. And then on the other side is the budget sheet that I created. And then it also comes with expense trackers. Oh, why don't I have any expense trackers? It comes with 4 expense trackers, and I don't have these like available or anything like that, but at some point I will. So these expense trackers, you'll get 4 of them, or I have 4 of them included for each month. And my whole idea with the expense tracker is I'm guilty, y'all. I have a problem with spending money. I really do. It took me a long time to realize that, and it's created a lot of problems that I need to really take control of. So my whole idea with the expense tracker is to, at the end of every single day, go through, see where I've spent my money, where I've swiped my card, and then where then assign them categories, right? And each category will have its own highlight color, highlight them, total up how much money I've spent for each category. And I know some of you might say, well, Camille, you know, you can do this through an app, like your banking app or Every Dollar. And I know, and I've tried those routes, but it just doesn't work for me, okay? And I like to write, y'all. So I'm going to be extra. I'm going to write things down in my planner, and I'm okay with that. But that is my whole goal for the finance section. This next section is going to be our home section, and I debated what was actually going to go in here. I still don't know exactly how I'm going to use this because in our house we have a big whiteboard that sits on our fridge. So if there are important dates with the boys or anything like that, we just put it on the fridge, write it out on the dry erase board. But I did print off a couple things. So I got these inserts right here, these task management inserts from where? Peanuts Planner Co. And I've seen a few people use this as like a cleaning thing, right? So they will put, you know, living room, kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, boys' room, whatever it is. All your areas in your house that need to be clean, the tasks that need to be done. And you can do this, you know, choose to do these 6 days out of the week. So pick a room each day or however you want to do it. But that's what I'm going to use these for. I also printed out, y'all, I feel like I'm missing stuff. There's so much to keep track of. Oh, I also printed this out. So I had this when I was in personal wide. So if it looks wonky to you, it's because this was initially meant for a personal wide setup. And I just tried to adjust the printer settings so that I could just use it on my half letter stuff. And I didn't want to buy this again. I think this is like $4 in her shop, and I'm not doing that. Anyway, this is from Peanuts Planner Co. as well. You just put in all of these things that happen by the month. So in South Carolina, we pay car taxes, so that's once a year. That'll go here. The Amazon Prime membership will go here. Anything that just happens like once or twice, no more than 4 times a year, will go here as reminders. I don't know if I should put that in finance or if I should put that in home, but I'm more inclined to put it in home because it's things that's going to affect everyone in this household. And then the other thing I have here are these inserts that also came from Peanuts Planner Co., but this is from her freebie. Her Facebook group has a link where you can get freebies if you're a part of the group. And I do love her freebies, but this one is a freebie. It's just a regular week on one page. My plan for this though is to use the weeks or the days here as meal planning, and then this side as a running grocery list, which I don't know how effective this is gonna be because I use Shipped and I use Walmart delivery services, and so I always order my groceries online. So if there's anything we ever need, I just open my phone, go to the Shipped app or go to the Walmart app and just add it to the cart. That way when I'm ready to actually place the order, everything is there. And I wanted to show you guys one more thing that I printed out. This is from the Planner Spot, I believe. This was a freebie that she offers on her site. And this is just a cleaning list. I don't really need this, but I'm gonna put it in here as part of the overall vibe and decor. So that'll go here. We'll do the cleaning stuff and have that be at the back. And I'm gonna put like a little sticky tab here just to mark out the variations in this section. Oh, I'm out of my neutral ones. Crap. I bought these little sticky tabs from Amazon a long time ago, but my favorite color is this one, and I'm down to my last one. My 2 little neutral ones. Oh well. Yeah, so we'll just do maybe at the bottom. Sorry. Okay. And then, because I know I'll probably use the meal planning stuff more, well, I'm gonna try and use the meal planning stuff. I'll keep that one here at the front. So I guess my home section is just meal planning and cleaning. The boys are in preschool. They don't have too much going on, but the things that they do have going on, like I said, we put it on the calendar. I mean, not on the calendar, on the whiteboard up at the front. And then we also put it on, or like if it's something super important, like a doctor's appointment, I'll put it on my calendar in the main section. So I'm not really too concerned about that. These tabs are not perfect. For now, I will just leave this here, and if I feel inclined to do so, I will move this bad boy around. Okay, so that's the home section. I also used to have this when I was in personal. I've been in personal rings as well. So the sizing on this might look a little wonky also, but this is a dashboard that says "Let's Stay Home" by Scarlett Jo Plans On, and this is her Instagram name. If you just go to her Instagram, she's got like free stuff that she offers. But I just like the fact that it said "Let's Stay Home" because I am absolutely a homebody. This is like my whole entire vibe. So I'm gonna put this right behind here. I love my house. I love being home. I love, you know, having a family, like just being at home with the boys and like in our own space, in our own comfort. Yeah, all right. And then this last tab is for notes. Should this be notes? No. This is going to be wellness. I'm going to put wellness in the back of the side tabs. The last side tab is going to be wellness. And I gave a lot of thought to this section because I'm not really at a point right now where I'm working out. Although I will be, I guess, at some point because I have a wedding to get myself together for, I guess you could say. But I debated what I was going to actually put in here. And I went back to my old personal wide, which I still have set up as if I never left it. Because I did love that setup. And I looked to see what I had in my wellness section. And I came across these, y'all. I remember I used to do these little journaling sheets. And I loved them. Okay, so these are also from Peanuts Planner Co. You just basically put the date. You can use this for whatever. I use this top box for scripture. These right here, I would put, I can't remember. I just think I put like 3 positive things, or maybe it was like my top 3 priorities for the day. I'm not sure, but you literally can make that what you want. A daily affirmation, a heartfelt intention. This is like your goal for the day, something that you want to make sure that you do or something you want to make sure you embody. I used to always use this as my wrap up / reflection for the day. And then at the bottom it says, what didn't work out today? And then going forward, what does that teach me? So a way to kind of look at, you know, maybe something that didn't go so well, but instead of dwelling on the fact that it didn't go well, we're turning it into how can we improve upon it? How can we do better next time around? And the lesson that we learned. Another spot for daily gratitude, and then something to award myself. It says, you did that. What's one thing in my day that I'm proud of myself for doing or anything like that? And this might get to be repetitive, because my dailies include like a good bit of journaling and gratitude. So I don't know, but I remember using this, and I remember I use this every day. Like I was committed to this thing. When was that? Was back in 2020. Yeah, I was committed to this thing. I love that insert. And then the other thing that I wanted to put in the wellness section, if I can find it, I used to also use these ideas with I mean, not ideas. I'll have to find it, you guys, because I don't know where it is right now. But it's these inserts that I got from, who was it? It wasn't Puff and Paste. Oh, here they are. Y'all, it's blowing my mind right now. I do not know where did I get these from? Maybe it was an Etsy shop, and I don't see her branding or anything on here. I cannot remember, y'all. I'm so sorry. But these came from Etsy, and this is a weekly wellness chart, okay? I used to use these faithfully as well. So it's got your week, Sunday to Saturday. You write the time you woke up, the mood you're in. You can split this in two if you want to check in the morning, check in the evening. What's your energy level? One for in the morning, one for in the evening. Your water intake, your meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and any extra stuff that you might have had. And then you can use this section for pretty much whatever else it is that you want to track from a daily basis. I used to put journaling, Bible study, and prayer to make sure that these were 3 things that I was doing from day to day, and just check them or highlight them off. And then you put your bedtime and calculate how much sleep you got. I really liked it. It's just another way to kind of like keep track of the things that you have going on. So I printed out, they're front and back. So I just printed out enough for the month of June. Let me punch these. Hold on, y'all. And these were not A5. I mean, these were not personal size. These were A5 size, I believe. All right, so that is in there. That's all I'm going to do for wellness right now. But this section has potential to grow and expand. Now we're into our top tabs. These top tabs are all going to be for the businesses that I'm currently running. Let's see. This top tab, the first one is going to be for the podcast. I've got stuff here. I don't even know why I have this stuff sitting in front of me. Or like, what was the point in it? Let's see. So we'll take the note section out because I'm actually going to put that at the back of the planner. And now for a fact. Y'all, sorry this is taking so long. Excuse me as I get my life together. Okay, so this is my, oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is what happened. Within this business section, it's very important. I used this weekly by Elmont Paper Co. that I absolutely love. It organizes all of the business. It's her categorized weekly. I think she does sell this as a printable, but she also sells, as a printed, but she also sells it as a printable. And that's what I have here. So I really do love this insert. So you have your 4 columns, and for me this is going to be her soul, which is my podcast. Here is going to be K&S Rapid Waste, which is our dumpster rental business. In this section I'm going to be putting Pretty Paper Station because the podcast is releasing journals and some stationery items, so the shop is called Pretty Paper Station. And then this last column is going to be for YouTube because now I'm starting to do that and I wanted to stay on top of it. So these have been really really good as far as like keeping myself organized from week to week to see what's going on and what I need to manage. So at the beginning of the top tab section, I am gonna put this here, and this is gonna be the weekly business overview. Okay, so this is gonna go in front of yeah, that's right. This is gonna go in front of everything. Now, the way I had the planner set up before, when I didn't necessarily have all of my supplies in, I'd taken some poly covers that I have just sitting around, and I put these little tabs. I got these from Amazon as well. It comes in these different kind of colors, and also these short ones here. But I took one of the poly covers and then I just put two of the tabs, one on the front, one on the back, to mark this section off. So this is the weekly business overview. And then we can get into our first top tab, which is gonna be what, Camille? Oh yeah. My mind is playing tricks on me. This is the Her Soul section. Now, for this section, a lot of this stuff I've kind of like made work for me. So this is just a dashboard that I made with our podcast cover art and the about information, what my show is about. It's a podcast, it's a community, it's a Christian-based podcast, and we just talk about personal development, mental health, and our Christian faith. And we're a group of women who just are striving to be better in this life. So I have that here. And then the next page is that monthly that you saw before. This is the one from My Life Plans on Etsy. Just a really simple one that just plans out what's going on in the month with the show. And I actually need to update because yesterday we released a girl tab. So this is also from My Life Plans on Etsy. It came in the same bundle, but you can break down from week to week the things that need to happen. So it's like a checklist per week. So I have that in there as well. I don't know really why I have this inbox on the back, because I've been using the checklist pretty okay. So probably next month you won't see this. Well, I'll probably have to take this out because I don't know that I'll use the inbox format anymore. But these inbox inserts came from Perfectionism Prints on Etsy. And she also has a YouTube channel. I used her inserts for a long time. I loved her, the clean look of her inserts. I really did. And she's got like the getting things done method, like inserts based on that method, and it's really nice. So I have enough inserts in here for July. I'll show you this sheet I designed for my podcast. I created this in Canva as well. So this is what I call my pod tracker. Basically, I'm gonna list out the episodes that have been in the month, the release dates, how many listens did we get in week 1, did I post to Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest, and then the total listens at the end of the 30-day period. And at the bottom half, there's a monthly review where I go through and I figure out what worked well with the show, what could have gone better, and what are my goals going forward into next month. And I say all the time, reflection, like literally you have to be open to reflection. You have to be open to getting things, analyzing things so that you can be the best for those in those areas. You know what I'm saying? If you don't take the time to invest, to grow, to figure out where the hiccups are, where things have not gone well, how can you ever expect to improve? And that's in business, that's in finances, that's in our relationships, like literally any area of your life you can think of, you need to dedicate time for reflection. That's how we grow. Okay. And then before we get to the KNS wrapper waist part, I also created another one of those poly covers with a side tab on it. This is it's because it's all still, like this is still in this section, but this is my social media stuff. And this includes a post planner from Annalita Designs. So this one is a post planner where I guess you can like get a general overview of all your posts for the month. And just a quick description of what it is and the things you need to do. But in that same order, you can also get the content post planner. So it's all in the same file. And you have a monthly overview, your Monday through Friday. Here. Monthly overview, your Monday through Friday. And what you're posting like on each specific day. I don't know which one of those I'll use, so I'm just including both of them in here. Separated by this little page flag that also came from Amazon. Amazon has like really nice planner stationery. If you're into the whole transparent vibe, transparent page flags, they have those. I think this came from this pack. But they have different color schemes as well. So if you want more of the neutral, you can definitely find that. I normally use those in like my readings for school and stuff, but we make it work. Okay, KNS Rapid Waist. I didn't know exactly what I needed to put in this section, but I did know we needed a calendar for sure to keep track of the rentals and when they're going out and who has what. So I got these from Peanuts Planner Co. This is an insert that you print on a full-size letter-size sheet of paper, and then you cut it down a little bit, and then you fold it in. It's a foldable. And so this side goes like to that side, and then that looks like that. This might be a little too much. I don't know. But I needed something, and I really like the fold-out ability of all these. I haven't folded these in, so let me just do that real quick. Alright, so we have those like that. I guess I should have folded them out like this, so that way the monthly isn't obscured. And I print everything on 32-pound paper, in case you were wondering. I like the HP, it's like the HP Bright, I can't remember. That's what I use when I'm printing on full size. And then on Amazon, I found 32-pound half letter paper. And if I can remember, I'll link that in the description box. But that's what I use. So we'll see how this works out. I'm putting 3 months worth of stuff in here because we sometimes will get booked out depending on what companies have projects already scheduled. They'll book our trailers out in advance. So this will go from June, July, and August. And I think that's pretty cute. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. We got 2 trackers on the side, so I'll figure out what to use this for, and maybe give you guys an update as I really settle on a plan for it. So that's really it for the Canvas Rapid Waste stuff. I am gonna create like this same little dash that I created for the podcast, like this. I am gonna create another one for Canvas Rapid Waste, and also for Pretty Paper Station as like the cover to the section. That way, you know, it'll be cohesive. This whole thing will be cohesive. And then I've just got extra note paper here because, you know, it doesn't hurt. You always need notes. This is a section that's going to be incomplete. I need to find an inventory log, and I haven't found one that I like, and I'm probably just going to end up, honestly, I'll probably end up just making one. But this is here for Pretty Paper Station, and I'll leave this sticky note here until I have that figured out. I just got some note paper here just to fill the spot. And then this last section will be for notes, which I already had that stuff picked out. I just thought it would be earlier in the planner. Oops. I wonder if I'll have to go to bigger rings. It would be a pain having to take all this stuff off just to put it back on. These rings are the black aluminum from Cloth and Paper, and they are 1.25. And I might need 1.5. Okay, so that is like all of the bare bones stuff. This dashboard at the back is from Plan with B. She has a lot of freebies. She also has a YouTube channel. But it just says, thrive, flourish, prosper, grow. You are meant to thrive, not just survive. Amen. Again, this just speaks to growth and not being stagnant in this life. And I love that. And then I just printed off this vellum from... I made this in Canva, and I printed it on vellum. It's a face with a butterfly. I like the whole line art look, and the butterflies are really kind of special to me because my great grandma loved butterflies. She has since passed, but I always keep that as a reminder of who she was to me. This little dashboard I made on my own. This is just a piece of scrapbook paper that's got like some texture, and I put my sticky notes that I know I always use. These two come from Cloth and Paper. This one is transparent sticky note I got off of Amazon, and then these came from Target, and they're part of the Noted by Post-it. This little doohickey thing here is the pin loop offered by Fancy Plans Co. And I just put that on the dashboard because before I got the leather cover, I didn't have a pen loop. I actually had that on my school notebook, but I moved it because I needed to have one for here. All right, so that is pretty much it. Except I do need to decide on like my pretty. So look at this, you guys. Okay. I know I don't want to do this anymore, but I want to keep this wording. I'm going to have to print out a new dashboard. But for the time being, I think just for the sake of this video, I'm going to just do like this. Actually, I don't think so. I don't think I really like that. I'll keep it as is for now. I'm just going to keep it as is. I'm not going to try and do extra stuff. This right here, this little pin, where did I get this from? I either got this little clipboard thing, or not clipboard, paper clip with a butterfly from Fancy Plants Co. Or I got this from Shein, which if y'all didn't know, Shein sells stationery. Super cheap. Some of it's good quality, some of it's not. But, you know, this washi tape actually came in that order and it's one of my favorites. Okay, so let's see. Document the moment you feel most in love with yourself from cloth and paper. And then now it's in lemon and grace. Yeah. On the bag is just my anchor verse from, that was 2020, Isaiah 7:9. If you do not stand firm in your faith, you will not stand at all. And then this year, my anchor verse is Matthew 11, 28 through 30. And I actually printed that on vellum. It says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me. For I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." Reading this gives me so much peace, you guys. Honestly, it really does bring a level of peace into my life that I desperately need. I don't know. This came from, I think, Planning with Jazz. I had this for so long, you guys, just saved in my Google Drive for planner inserts. And then and I don't know if this is actually going to fit because I think this is A5 size. I might have to cut down some more. But this says, "A day without coffee is like," just kidding. I have no idea. I saw Living with Lacey had this, and when she said it was with Planning with Jazz, I was like, okay, let me go look her up. Then I couldn't find this, but then I'm going through my Google Drive, and then I saw this sitting there. I was like, what? So I feel like I've had this just sitting in there for years and never have used it, but I love this. A day without coffee is like, just kidding. I have no idea. That's right. I don't know what that's like because I drink my coffee. Okay, this is the perspective dashboard, if I didn't actually already tell you guys this, and I got this from Cloth and Paper. I love it because it is a reminder. I think I actually am going to make this the cover. It's just a reminder that, you know, life is really what we make it. We can choose to see the good or we can choose to see the bad. And having a shift in our perspective is fundamental to getting through things sometimes. This is a freebie that I got from Planner Spot. I printed it on some vellum. It says, "Plan the work and work the plan." So that's not punched, but I'll figure that out. A butterfly vellum that I printed in memory of my great grandma, who we call Mother, and I will definitely add this in. I just need to figure out where. This, I think, came from Planner Press on Etsy. Ugh. I might be wrong, so I don't know, but I bought this when I had my personal wide because the way she had it set up, it goes inside of like your planner cover as like in the pocket, but it couldn't fit my personal wide, and I didn't realize that, and I didn't want to I did not want to cut it down. And so now, as I was going through my whole stash of planner things, now I can see that it fits. And I found it and I was like, this has got to fit, and I love it because it just peeks out. And all it says is faith over fear. And to me, it's like a really great reminder that God's got me. That will definitely sit there. now I'm just trying to decide what I'm gonna do with the cover. The inbox dashboard that I have sitting right here came from cloth and paper. It's super thick and sturdy. I'm just putting things that come up on there. This is another one. I need to actually move this, but these are those ecru sticky notes that I showed you guys in the haul. These transparent sticky notes came from cloth and paper years ago, but they're like that chocolatey color, and then these were in the haul as well. This is in the color Cortado, and those are the art sticky notes that they offer now. Let me see. Y'all, I'm gonna have to change. Oh, she is so big. I do not like that. I don't like that this can't close right. Let's see. At least it's not getting caught. I got some rings from Fancy Plans Co. or some discs for my school notebook, and I'm just not very pleased with that whole setup at all. Like the paper catches on the discs, and it's absolutely annoying, but I'm leaving it for the time being until I figure out what to do. I might have to upgrade my rings. We'll figure that out. I never showed you guys this, but I did get this pen. This is the really famous pen. I think it's the Sarasa Dry in a 0.5. I got this in a previous cloth and paper order, and so I will definitely be using that this time around, and it'll be sitting in the pen loop of the cover. And I'm just trying to think, should I use this instead? Nah, let's keep it like this for now. All these other dashboards you'll probably see added in at some point. Just like the fact that I'm running out of space, and I also don't have a whole lot of time left to play in this thing. Like I said, it's going to be used in June. Today is the 26th of May, so I've got time. I guess another really important thing is, does my snap? And yes, it does. So it's not terrible. All right, let's try and add in some of these pockets. But if you know anything, if you've seen planner videos, you know this is something that takes time. It has to be truly pleasing to you, so it has to be truly pleasing to me. So I've got a ton of stuff here. These are old cloth and paper cards. The purpose of the first draft is not to get it right, but to get it written. Make it simple but significant. These don't really match well. We'll see. These are some printables that I got from Plan with B. I actually printed them and cut them down. I might include that. I might not. These are from a shop called Paper Standards. She's a Black-owned planner and stationery shop. Sells a lot of luxe planner items, but these are just nice little journaling cards, and I'll try and incorporate those in here. I don't know if that'll go with the color scheme. This also came from Paper Standards. Big plans, good ideas, high standards. One of my other nurse friends who I used to work with, who's also obsessed with planners and stationery, she gave these to me. These are those same transparent sticky notes that I told you guys about from Amazon. These came from Fancy Plans Co. This is just an adhesive pocket. I don't know if I'm going to use that, but I did really appreciate this. This was a freebie in my order, and it says, "I'm grateful for." A good reminder of things that we can be grateful for in our lives. This is that same scrapbook paper, just cut down. I probably won't use that. And then these are just random sticky notes. The transparent again, these blue ones, the cloth and paper ones, the Target ones, all the things, okay? Let's see. These are those planner cards. Oh yeah, I definitely want to include this one. This is the June calendar. We'll put that somewhere in here. I have to figure out how I'm gonna use these. This I printed out, but I don't think that'll go in there because it doesn't match the aesthetic. That's a thank you. No, so focus. We'll see how that looks. It is quite simple when it comes to anything in life, relationships, friendships, the work you do, the art you make. When it comes to anything, if it does not move you and inspire you, if it does not come from the deepest part of who you are, it is not for you. Amen. I also have these, I think these are transparent, these dots in the color Ibiza. These came from years ago, a cloth and paper order from years ago. And then the Morning Mindset Dash is definitely going. in. So let's see. Got a new planner. Everything is so tight. I guess I don't have as many things to decorate my pockets as I thought I would have had. Yeah, I love how that just peeks out. Really feeling it too much. I do like the way that that looks. I'm not really too much a fan of that right now. Sure. I am getting the sub box from Cloth and Paper this month. It should be here tomorrow, actually. So there will be an unboxing video for that, but I'm pretty sure if it's anything like other sub box unboxings I've seen, there will be dashboards and planner cards and all the things that I can continue to fill up my pockets with. But for now, I'm just gonna keep it like this until I can really figure out what I want to do. Again, this planner is not being used until June, so I have time to kind of like figure it out. I do. I think the only reason I even have this is because it could serve as like some sort of layering background or whatever. I just don't know about this pink. Everything is so tight. We'll leave it like this for now. Alrighty, so that is that for the setup. I do need to, I created the labels for the tabs with my Dymo, and I did put it on the clear sticker paper, but they printed out too long, so I have to go in and cut them down, so I'll end up doing that. But this is what we've got right now. This is how she's looking. I'll do a quick little flip. Cloth and Paper has really nice film. My weekly, the dailies, my little babies. I love these things. Maybe to get some space back in this planner, I can put half the month in here instead of the full 30 days, but I don't know. Like I told you, I use 30-pound paper or 32-pound paper, so I knew she was gonna be thick. My finance section, the home section, which is still very much still a work in progress. Wellness with those wonderful little inserts. Weekly business overview. Her soul. KNS Rapid Waste. Pretty Paper Station, which I cannot forget to print off the inventory sheets for that. And then just an area for some notes and things. I'm gonna have to either take some things out or upgrade my rings because it's too packed for my liking. Alrighty, you guys, but that is it. Oh, why is that? Did that get bent? Oh no. Okay, I'll figure it out. Okay, guys, thank you guys for watching this video and setting up this planner with me. Yeah, I'm praying you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.